Okay, here's a look at the E-mini S&P for Wednesday, May the 18th, 2011. When we left yesterday on the video, we had mentioned that the market could well have formed an interim swing low, and that watch if the market, especially if it can get above the 1331 area, could have another move higher, with the next target being up and around the 1344 area. What we're looking at right here are the market profiles. This is what occurred overnight, and this is the profile from today along with its volume profile, and this is what occurred yesterday. So you can see that here's 1331 area right here. So you can see that overnight the market poked its head above 1331, got to 1332, so stayed contained within there, and then the market opened here in the regular trading hours. It took out the low by just one tick right here, turned around and was bought up for the rest of the day. Gave a bit of a pause here in that 1331, 1332 area, and then had a good rally for the rest of the day. So the market really did unfold nicely today, according to what our expectations were. And we're thinking now that this move up didn't have the kind of conviction that I'd like to see in order to expect follow through in a very pronounced way tomorrow. It's still a positive development, looking at support likely to come down into around the 1333 area. I believe the market closed around 39, so perhaps 5 or 6 points lower. That'll be a good test to see if it can find support there. The next support lower would be around 1332, still with a target of 44. So, and of course we do have the jobless claims tomorrow, as well as existing home sales and the Philly Fed latter two to be released at 10 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. We also like, of course, to use the market profiles from the regular trading hours only in our assessment, and that's what you're looking at right here. Here is our software for today, and you can see the market had a good move higher. We only actually had one trade, and as you can see, it filled right here for some of us. Others were filled later and then got stopped. So kind of depends on, because this hit right on our price exactly, kind of depends if you got filled or not. As I said, some of us got filled, some of us didn't. So if for those that got filled, it was a nice profit, because the market bounced immediately after that long and rallied about 3.5 points. So it worked out very nicely. If you got in a little bit later, you would have been nicked on it for a 1.5 loss. So we actually had both in our members reporting to us today, with actually more than, unfortunately, getting stopped out than actually getting filled on that trade. So that's just kind of how it goes sometimes in trading. But you can see that when we were looking at that 31 area that I mentioned yesterday, the market temporarily peaked out there. It hit 30.75, backed off a bit, and once it broke through there, it really never looked back. Went sideways for a bit, and then had a nice move, and so on. So the market is still looking very positive. And we'll take a look in that really probably around 34 is where some good support should come in. It might be as low as 33, but probably it could well be in the 34 area, with obviously looking at taking out today's high, and then testing that 44 area. If we should break below the 33, 34, then the next area of support would be in the 31 area. So we'll want to monitor that to see if the market can hold above it in the overnight session and through the news that'll be released tomorrow morning. So still an upward bias on this market with this kind of follow through, but it does not have strong conviction, and as a result we think that the market needs to pull back first. And then the next question, of course, if it does pull back, does it get rejected from those lower prices at those levels I just mentioned, or does some more selling come in? And difficult to say right now. I'm leaning more towards some good support in there, because I think the market has given us a good test of the lower prices. It doesn't mean to say it could not come back down, for example, and give that 31 area a really good test before it tackles the hill again and tries to get up there to perhaps test the 1344 area. Any questions or comments, don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. We can be reached at info@eminidaytrader. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.